It's time. The Argulian army is moving under the cover of a dust storm and attacking various weak points on the front line. They're ignoring strategic targets for now and attacking small garrisons to draw the enemy away from bases and cities that we'll move in to take later. Bastille will be cast for a battalion, call sign Whiskey, as it moves on enemy positions forward of the city Chalons. The enemy's main force is still caught up in urban combat against an insurgency. Whiskey will kill their scouts, dig in, and wait for the enemy to counterattack down predictable choke points. Enemy air will likely be grounded in the dust storm, and if any do scramble, they'll need time to get to the battle space. After our performance last week, the Princess put a bounty on Bastille as a whole, with a special bonus for Ash's head. I don't anticipate that many bounty hunters will be braving this weather, but should any show up, you know what to do. Given the scale of this operation, all 5 of you will be sortie. Axe and Viking will focus on top cover. I want the rest of you going hard on air to mud. Kill as many enemies as you can before they even reach Whiskey's position. We'll clean out the treasury until Argulia regrets hiring us as much as Montique regrets that they didn't. Suit up. Operation starts soon.
This is gonna be fun. I miss fighting with a real army on my side.
What, I'm not good enough for you?
No offense to the rest of you guys, it's not the same.
This is Whiskey 6 Actual. All call signs. Orion Poplar is go. Orion Poplar is a go.
Operation commencing. Escort package. MCOM terminated. Go music on and broadcaster location. Strike package is clear to roll in. Attack targets of opportunity to lure the enemy forwards.
Roger. Links engaging. You ready, Chloe?
Ready as ever. Let's do this.
HQ. I see fighter jets. They're coming our way.
Thank God. How many are there?
5 total, and it's the Raven. I'm taking cover. Positive BDA on enemy scouts.
Spot the 2-4. Spot the 6. Requesting SIGRAP. Spot the 2-4. How copy? I've lost positive 2-4. 2-2. Recon their position. signs are making contact.
Start digging berms for any tanks that can't find cover.
Survivors are rounding on foot.
Will those cast birds leave something for us?
You'll be glad they're with us when the main force arrives.
Radar contact on the nose. It must be the river.
Pop-up bandit group inbound from Shalom. You're cleared hot.
No targets on the ground. We'll commit on the bandits for now.
HQ, spot the one is entering the battle space.
Blood spikes all over the place.
I'm seeing a lot of tanks too. Mystic, requesting sword.
All targets must be destroyed. Sort any that might breach Whiskey's line.
Fort 2 has made contact. Enemy armor pushing through the valley.
Yeah! Get some!
sides have reported in. Start clearing debris and we'll move for Salome.
Enemy tanks are by our Dazzlers! We're blind!
We're not gonna make it without Cass!
Advise! Spot the 6!
There aren't many left.
Has no survivors in RAO.
And give a hand to those freelancers. We wouldn't have made it without them.
HQ, spot the one is entering the battle space.
Mystic. You could learn a thing or two from them.
Strike package, mission complete. Form up in RTB.
One day we'll get a rise out of you.
Welcome back, pilots. Your cast broke the enemy's back, and after you departed, Whiskey successfully pushed forward and liberated Chalons. Your cast broke the enemy's back, and after you departed, Whiskey successfully pushed forward and liberated Chalons. Personally, I'm a little disappointed. I hoped we could milk this one for a bit longer. No worries, though. The other successor states, Guanais in particular, have been keeping tabs on this conflict. They've been consolidating their power, and I'm sure they plan to invade one or both countries when they're done slugging the hell out of each other. That's just how it works in the kingdom. These wars happen over and over again. But whatever side we wind up on, we'll be making a killing. For now, though, that's none of our concern. Argulia should be planning its next operation soon.
The Industrial Revolution in the late 19th century gave rise to a little collection of states on this very peninsula. After a few decades of war and politicking, they united into a collective that most everyone calls the Kingdom. This union became the world's economic and scientific powerhouse for the next century, and people immigrated here from all over the globe to find a brighter future for themselves. Despite its domestic tranquility, however, its research and exports included advanced weapons systems. Following the hardships of the Third World War, the Kingdom led the way in developing the angels that make up the superpower's strategic arsenals. However, the Kingdom annexed some of its neighbors in the conflict, and a nation full of WMDs and dispossessed people is a recipe for disaster. The Kingdom expended its entire strategic arsenal, and the world's superpowers launched their own conventional, nuclear, and angel strikes against the Kingdom. When the bombs stopped falling, 3/4 of the Kingdom's population was dead, its cities rendered uninhabitable, and anything not directly hit affected by severe radiation. While Alburn and Coasia enjoyed humanitarian aid from the rest of the world, the Kingdom had no government left to call for help, and even if it did, it was uniformly blamed for the conflict that had transpired. The pitiless world established the International Coalition, but as the Kingdom rebuilds, it shows no signs of reunifying, and the new states are just as polarized as they were when the nukes started falling.